So we're gonna see how this one unfolds. Big old place. Hello.
Hello, you okay?
Yeah, are you?
I'm not too bad. What are we filming for?
Because I want to.
Did you want to?
Yeah. Yeah, this one's gonna get troublesome. I already know what's gonna go down. Look at. No particular reason, just because this is what I've chosen to do today. Would you mind identifying, please?
PC Dean.
Okay.
Code number 17920.
Thank you. And yourself?
Okay?
Why are you lot all coming out like this? You're making me feel nervous.
Because
like.
when people start filming outside of our police station, it tends to alert red flags. Okay?
For what reason?
Mainly for terrorism. I'm not saying you are.
Okay.
Okay. But mainly because majority of people come around, they like to film our cars, know what our registrations are, know what our police officers look like.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
No, obviously, just for getting in and out of the building safe and securely. So.
All right, guys, buckle up. Today we are stepping into a tense street encounter right outside a police station where a simple act of filming instantly triggers suspicion and confrontation. What begins as a calm introduction quickly shifts when officers approach with authority, questioning intent and control. The atmosphere tightens within seconds as curiosity turns into pressure. Every word exchanged adds weight, setting up a direct clash between public filming rights and institutional control that is about to
be arrested. Okay? If your behaviour is believed to be
antisocial. So am I behaving antisocially?
Filming outside the police
does
station
not constitute antisocial behaviour. No. Is that the route we're going to go down? I'm not going to give you my name. I'm not going to give you my name. I wouldn't suggest using the Section 50 power. You would have to prove that I'm behaving antisocially, causing members of the public harassment, alarmment. Okay, so how's my behaviour?
You're filming and the fact that you're standing outside, there's a member of the public to walk past.
All right, things escalate as officers shift from casual talk to suspicion-driven control, demanding ID and treating filming as a security concern at the station entrance. The word terrorism enters early, raising stakes over a man simply recording in public with a camera. The auditor refuses to comply, calmly asserting no obligation and standing firm on legal rights. A clear power struggle forms, turning routine interaction into a confrontation.
Nah, it's not private property. And even if it was, no, I'm not. Look, this is a pavement, mate. What are you talking about?
I'll tell you what, sir, if you want to be in a private place or a public place, take a step in that pavement.
No, I'm good here. I'm good here.
So
this is not a private place. How is this a private place? Look at where we are. Look. Just so the camera can pick it up, yeah? So if it...
So there's your yellow lines.
No. You're talking nonsense, mate. You're talking rubbish. And there you are, mate. You're trying to flex jurisdiction. Let's just pack it in. Yes, you are. I will carry on filming. No, I'm not going to step there. So we've got section 50. So we've got section 50, and now we're talking about private land. What's next?
So I'm correct in what I'm telling you.
No, you're just flexing unnecessarily. Yes, you are.
Flex unnecessarily. You're not an issue to me. 179.
All right, I'm not an issue. No worries.
You are not an issue to me.
Good.
I have no reason to flex to you.
Good.
You are not that much of an issue.
Good. Then there should be no reason. There should be no concerns about me filming. Then if that's the case.
Well, generally there is concerns.
Well, you just said that I'm not an issue to you.
You're not an issue for me to flex. That means I'm not bothered by you. You're not big, high and mighty, okay?
Okay. It's not about me, it's about you. This is about your ego, not about mine. Not about your... Yeah, of course it is.
Your ego needs to be approved and swept and fucking stroked because you're standing...
Did you just swear?
Yeah, I did just swear.
So you just...
in a public place.
Of course you're in a public place. You just committed Section 5.
I'm not in a public place.
Hold on. Dean, bruh. Pack it in, mate. Pack it in, mate. Pack it in, mate. Mate, pack it in right now. Don't swear again. We're all in a public place. This is all public. This is all public. This is all publicly accessible.
All right. Things escalate as officers shift from casual talk to suspicion-driven control, demanding ID and treating filming as a security concern at the station entrance. The word terrorism enters early, raising stakes over a man simply recording in public with a camera. The auditor refuses to comply, calmly asserting no obligation and standing firm on legal rights. A clear power struggle forms, turning routine interaction into a confrontation over authority and civil liberties.
It's accessible. This isn't private property anyway.
This is private
land,
sir.
This has not been good. Mate, this ain't good.
Okay.
Why are you swearing? Can I swear? Can I use the F word?
You can swear if you want, sir.
So I can say fuck, yeah?
Congratulations.
Fuck. Yeah, no, I feel good, yeah. And you did swear in a public place.
Private.
This ain't private, mate. No, it's not. You're making yourself look ridiculous. Just go back inside, mate. Alright.
In addition to what my colleagues are telling you, you have to take a pinch of common sense as well.
I don't have to take a pinch of nothing. I don't have to take any advice from any of you. I'm in a public place filming, which is lawful. And you've tried to threaten me. Yeah, you have. Yes, you have. You haven't educated me. I'm educating you right now. Go on.
Like, with you standing so close to the entrance...
I'm not obstructing you, am I?
No, but you need to listen. With you standing so close to an entrance, filming, that poses security questions for us, okay? There are people who wish to do the police harm.
Okay, I'm not one of those.
Okay, but we don't know that, do we?
Well, you have to go based on what you do know.
You haven't identified yourself, so
I don't need to.
We have to treat you as an unknown risk, so we don't know...
Why am I a risk? This is a camera.
Because you're an unknown risk. Common sense...
Based on what? If an old
Sir,
granny was filming here, would she be an unknown risk?
You're not letting me finish, so that you can't understand my point. Okay. By you standing here, common sense would dictate that poses a security risk.
Why? Is the building not secure? Like, you lot are armed, like you've got a taser. Like, what sort of security risk is it?
Standing here constantly, filming cars coming in and out.
Marked cars that are paid for by the taxpayer. I've got every right to film them.
Right next to where gate opens in and out. Like I said, you're an unknown risk. You've got a bad, we don't know what you've got on you. You could...
All right. The situation shifts into a legal back and forth as officers threaten arrest under Section 50 to force identification. The auditor challenges it, stating he is not committing any offence and has no obligation to provide details. He reverses pressure, demanding proof of antisocial behaviour and exposing weaknesses in their claim. A tense standoff follows as legal authority is questioned and officers begin hesitating under scrutiny.
What sort of you lot have been brainwashed or something? I'm just a member of the public. Chill out. We're not all unknown risks. What are they teaching you in training? Unknown risk. Is this a police state? Do you have to spy on each other? All like, we all have to like snitch on each other? What's going on here? Like, what is going on here?
So we have to manage risk. So we always have to manage risk, and that's why we have to do unknown risk and known risk. So anything that we don't know is unknown to us, so we have to treat it with an element of caution.
Okay.
Yeah? That's fair to say, isn't it? That's a common sense approach to this. And because we don't know you, you've not identified yourself with us, we don't know the risks that you pose.
Would you identify yourself?
Yeah, I'm PC Cook,
okay.
1654.
Sure.
Yeah? And I'm just talking to you like I would to anybody else.
All right.
And that's the point I'm trying to impress to you today, sir, that's all.
Okay, now what?
Well, like my colleague said, because we don't know you, we don't know the risks, we are going to just ask you to move on to the public point.
This is public here. I guarantee you 100% this is public here.
But with your proximity...
And even if it was private, this is publicly accessible. Look. Just for some context, right? He's saying this yellow line denotes where it's public, where it's private. So how could this possibly be private property? Even, let's say hypothetically it was private property, yeah? Who owns this property? Does the Met Police own this property, or would they hypothetically lease the property?
Owns this property.
No, they don't.
Council.
Okay, right. So who pays for the council? How's the council funded? I'm pretty sure this is leased anyway. I'm pretty sure the Met don't own this.
This was gifted to us.
So,
you know that for a fact, do you? Well, you got flowers on your radio.
Why not?
So
I'm asking why.
If you went into a shop and they had a counter with no barriers either side, you would know that
that shop's not paid for by the taxpayer.
No, but behind that kiosk area, even though you can access it, is an inaccessible point. That's another common sense approach. So you can see that from there to here, and then this bit here, common sense would dictate that this is not a public part of the domain. Yeah?
Okay, well this is all paid for by tax money, so...
But you have to you understand why we're talking.
You understand how like fiscal policy works. So the government tax, and then they spend on public services, and this is that. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's a fiscal policy. It's the economic policy, right? So it dictates how spending and taxation works.
Okay, I'm not here for a lesson. I'm just trying to talk to you.
And I'm just trying to explain to you
as a person, from a person to a person, why we are managing the risk of somebody standing by the entrance that's constantly.
All right. The argument escalates into a heated dispute over whether the pavement is public or private property outside the station. Officers try to assert control, but the auditor quickly challenges them, pointing out inconsistencies in their claims. He highlights he is on a public roadway and questions their jurisdiction, exposing uncertainty in their reasoning. The discussion becomes circular, with officers repeating common sense while struggling to provide any solid legal grounding.
We've tried to appeal to your common sense nature, but clearly.
Good. I'm happy that you're not. I'm happy that you're not criminalising people. That's good. You know of any officers doing stuff like that?
Do I know of any officers doing unnecessary criminal?
Yeah. Never heard of that. Right, good. Good. Why? How you know you swore in a public place as well?
I didn't swear in a
Yeah, you
public
did.
place, yeah. I did not. And if that has offended you, then I do apologise, but I did not swear in a public place.
You did. You said the F word. I've got it on camera.
I swore, but I'm not in a public place.
All right. If you say so.
Okay.
Right, we done?
Yeah, you go back your day.
All right, you're dismissed. You're dismissed. Go away.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, dismissed. Muppet. Swearing in public, section 50, private property. Yeah, you're a Muppet, mate. Shut up. Fucking Muppet. Private place this, swearing that. Yellow line denoting public property. What the fuck's this guy talking about, man? Complete Muppet. We don't criminalise legal behaviour. Yeah. No hell you don't. No hell you don't. Don't criminalise. Fucking complete Muppet. I'm gonna stay a little bit longer. Anyway, I'll pick it back up. Yeah. Why not? All right, good. Don't ask questions, isn't it? Yeah, good. Yeah, because I want to. Because I want to.
Alright. Doing a good job.
Thanks. You are too. Go to McDonald's and that. I mean, like, I just started losing patience with some of these. You let them know that that's okay, yeah?
I just told them that you're just filming, but if you were to go in, then they would deal with you in a different way, but to leave you alone.
Why would I go in?
I don't know, I'm just that's it.
So you're happy for me to film?
If you stay there, I don't have a problem.
If you stay there, if you do this, don't I can't help it, can they? Can't help it. Can't help giving some sort of directive. But yeah, as I said, I'm just beginning to lose patience with these lot a little bit, man. Especially after the way that they first come out. So yeah, excuse me if I was a bit kind of ill-tempered with that guy. But yeah, defo, this place needs an audit, man. Defo. Wow, feds wearing hoodrich. Feds wearing hoodrich. Mad. Yeah, this.
All right. Things take a turn as officers introduce unknown risk to justify treating every citizen as a potential threat. The auditor strongly challenges this mindset, arguing that filming in public cannot automatically be seen as dangerous. A deeper debate unfolds around surveillance thinking, policing logic, and public safety boundaries. As pressure builds, officers gradually soften their stance, struggling more to defend their reasoning under scrutiny.